Hello friends and welcome back. This is the second concession of different bush beans, like Blue Lake bush beans, and look at this. There's like beans everywhere. So I definitely have to do a harvest on beans. I figured I would come on and show you the beans. I'm plucking some right there. I figured we would take a couple minutes and just talk about bush beans. I've said this a long time. Bush beans love being planted very, very close together. They like their brothers and sisters. A bush grows like a bush. And then when you look at your envelope, it'll either say bush bean or it'll say vining. I'm going to use that as an example. They will vine up a trellis. But these are my Blue Lake bush beans. My second concession, maybe third concession. And I've been getting a lot of beans. So I don't have you on the tripod, but I figured I'd bring you along for a little bean picking. Little bean picking over here. This is what, October 13th? Ooh, Friday the 13th. So I want to get some things started in this garden of harvesting and thought I would bring you along and show you the gorgeousness. They're loving this weather. There's still flowers going on. I think my first estimated frost is October the 18th. But remember, that's an estimate. But if you want to know when your first frost is coming, you can go to the Old Farmer's Almanac or the New Farmer's Almanac. You can either go to Google and you can type in your zip code and it will tell you an estimate of when your first frost is and when your last frost is. So I haven't been in here in a hot minute, so I figured that's what I'm going to end up doing, is picking beans, and I have beans to pick off my green stalks as well because I need to get moving. This must have been a stray bean plant, that got thrown in there. That was a bush. That was a vining one. But if you have anything in your garden, you need to get to it and get it all harvested. And so you don't lose it to the weather, because once you get like your first frost, anything that's tender will definitely be affected, and that is including your bush beans. Now, I love them. If you've been around this channel for any length of time, you could go back to the garden that I built. I had the bean beetle bug last year, spring. It took out buku amount of plants, and what a bean beetle does, it takes the leaf, any leaf, just use any leaf as an example, and you'll be able to see through it. It'll look like an x-ray. And then I had all the larva cycles on there. They start off like yellow and white. You can look that up. It's called the bean beetle bug. You usually don't find them on the front of a leaf. You'll find them in the back, and your leaves will look like an x-ray, see-through. So it basically destroys the plants by the leaves, and then you have to rip them all out and get rid of them, which is such a pain in the butt. But get rid of them, and then fix your soil, do what you have to do. Look at how big this bean is. That is a big one. Do what you got to do, and then you can go back in and plant some more. But just a quickie, I'm just going to sit over here and pick some beans and some quiet, just listen to my chickens. And that's going to be it. I will try to bring you back once I have everything harvested and show you, some things. Right now I'm just in a little bean patch and wanted to give you a little bit of information on bush beans to pole beans. Pole beans go up a trellis, and bush beans like to grow like a bush, and they love growing very close together. I do a lot of square foot gardening, and that's how I've always done my beans. So I'm going to dig in here and get these beans off. But I hope you have a lovely day. If you have any questions about beans, feel free to leave me a comment down below. And yeah, I have to crawl in here and get the rest of the beans. So I hope that you have a lovely day, and I will see you on the next video. I really have to get harvesting here. There's like buku amount of beans in there. Okay, my friends, love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.